Thank you for tuning in. This is Minister CJ, your host of Second Chance Podcast, where you're going to hear real live conversations from those who are incarcerated. Let's get it. We got a call coming in from William Carter, brother. All right, so I'm going
at the Minnesota Department of Corrections, Rush City Correctional Facility. To accept this free call, press 0. To refuse this call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Yo. Yeah, what's going on, Ray?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, the podcast right now, and I just want to give you the opportunity to let the people know who your name and where you from and what facility you in.
My name is Ray. I'm in Minnesota. I'm in Rush City Correctional Facility.
Okay. So, where you from?
I'm from Chicago, but I've been in Minnesota for years.
Good. Now your brother, William Carter, aka Rio, he moved up here at the same time you moved up here, right, to Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the concerning, my condolences goes out to Rio, the family, and everything, and I know you had heard about what had happened, but I wanted to, yeah, and I wanted to know how long. I mean, do you know if he has been dealing with mental illness in the past?
Yeah, we actually both have. Growing up, we was basically raised in the system. You know what I'm saying? And we both had a lot of trauma. So due to our childhood, being incarcerated at a young age, and that really put an effect on both of us. And then coming from a big family, but at the same time, we didn't really have nobody to really go to for our problems or help. We had a few individuals, for the support, like you know what I'm saying, Charles Jackson, my uncle, call him Uncle Snoop. So, but dealing with a lot of mental problems, it just devastating to see that we ain't really never had no help dealing with it, and the only place they sent us was prison. We ain't really never had no treatment facility or no program to get help with this type of thing.
So
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So how did this mental health started? Where did it started? Where did this mental health started?
Streets, home. Being a bruise. And that's why I think that's where it all started from. Getting beat on. As a child, being taken away from your family as a child.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that, man. I can really speak on me and my brother. We've been through the same thing. What he been through, I've been. What he been, I've been. Every prison he went to, I've been there. Every jail he been to, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a really intense attack for both of us. Wherever he goes, they send me. You know what I'm saying? And wherever he went through at the places I've been through, the same thing.
So you guys really had an intimate relationship with each other. Y'all talked to each other about a lot of different things. You guys was involved in a lot of things, and probably it was good or bad, but you guys had a really deep down personal relationship, and you guys was loyal to one another.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Talked about everything. Talked about everything.
Yeah.
It was times I wanted to kill myself, you know what I'm saying? It was a few times I tried to kill myself. Don't nobody know, you know what I'm saying? But he know. It was a few times he wanted to kill himself, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know, but I know.
Right.
So when you ain't really got that love and support, and you feel like you're supposed to be here, and that stuff hurt. You know, that stuff hurt. You ain't really got nobody to really depend on. When you down, you feel like you got to do everything yourself, or everybody ain't really who they say they is. You know what I'm saying? That stuff hurt. You know, a lot of people say, oh, they love you. But your love can be different from how they love you. Your love can be stronger than they love. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your love can be like, man, I'm a ride for this person. I'm a die for this person. But they love might be not the way you love them. They love might be smaller than yours. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a person going through so much stuff, you don't really hear from people like, man, how you doing? How your mental? You know what I'm saying? Anytime I call somebody, they ask me how my mental. That's the first thing they ask, how my mental. That's the first thing they ask. And that right there shows me that they care.
Right.
And yeah, when you don't got people like that, it just makes you feel like you don't care. Like people don't care.
Man. Sorry you have to go
When
through
you
that.
feel like that means you're ready for anything.
What do you view as the biggest problem around mental health?
The biggest problem, I'm gonna say the biggest problem is locking someone up. How can you lock somebody up with mental health? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but people do
That's
get...
what I feel like that's the biggest problem.
So you think that they should be lenient on those who got mental health, but to be lenient on the ones that got mental health, I see that they have to see what is the severity level of their mental health.
It's not even that. Mental health, period. It should be no high, no low. Treat all mental health the same. How you gonna treat that? So all mental health should be, that's what I call mental health for a reason. You gotta treat it all the same. You can't just lock somebody up with mental health. You gotta have a special program, a special mental health facility for the type of people that goes through a lot of mental health. You can't just get them drugs. Drugs ain't doing nothing but shutting them up and sitting them down. That's all the drugs do. That's why I don't take drugs. When I say drugs, I'm talking as prescription pills, medication that they prescribe you. They say, oh, the pills want to help with this and help with that. But in reality, it don't. And that stuff make you worse and worse. It make you worse and worse, especially when you're incarcerated. When they prescribe you stuff in prison or in jail itself, that stuff don't help with mental health. That stuff, it makes you fat, it makes you lazy, it makes you don't want to do nothing. It's not helping your mental. So then when you stop taking the stuff, man, that stuff will drive you crazy. It make you feel like you're not in this world.
Yeah. So another question is that how can a probation officer deal with their clients more effectively who has mental illness? How can they deal with them knowing that they
help them? I feel like they need to help them with special programming, offer them special programming. Stop being so quick to judge a person. And if a person smoke a little weed or do a little drug, that might help that person with their mental. You see what I'm saying? Stop being so quick to lock a person up. Because now you're messing up a person's mind more and more and more and more and more. You see what I'm saying? If you keep locking a person up, when you know a person got a little mental illness or problems, because this place will do that to you. This place will do that to you. This man, a person just did 13 years and it broke him. It made me cry. I ain't even gonna lie. home. He didn't even know where he was going. They told him, "You going home?" He didn't even know where home was.
Mm.
All he did was walk around in his room, never come out, and it broke him.
Mm.
They kept feeding him medication. Didn't do nothing. Everybody know the man. Everybody know this man.
You know, I wanted to tell you this, that when me and Bud was in the car with the negotiator, right? When they told Will that, you know, his uncle was there, Bud was there. So we in a personal car, officer personal car. So he got the phone in hand, and I realized that this man really wanted the outcome to be better, right? So
Yeah.
now he called. I would call Will. He didn't answer. Everybody would call him. He wouldn't answer. But what Will did do was call that officer back and was chopping it up with the officer, right? So the officer asked him. He said, after he was telling him to put the gun down, come on out, we give you water, and you know, all that. So he asked him, who is your favorite artist? So he said, Kevin Gates. And he was talking, so he said, what kind of music? He said, what music you listening to? So he said, Good Man. And so he got to talking a little bit more about Kevin Gates, like where do he live? Will answered him. He said, my name is Smoke. You know, I got all my music on this line. Go ahead and check it out. Listen to it and stuff. So he was the negotiator, man. He tried his best, man, to have that connection with Will, so Will can be able to surrender. You know, he talked to him, bro. Man, Will just kept on talking. He kept on calling in for hours. He kept on calling in, talking to the negotiator, talking to me and Bud, until he got really, really frustrated. You know?
Yeah, because reality kicked in. You know, when reality kicks in, it kicks in. So his reality was, but they still finna lock me up.
Okay.
I got 10 years left. They finna make me do this 10 years. They say I shot at the police. Knowing I ain't shoot at the police. I probably shot in the air. A warning shot, hey, get back. I ain't playing. But to them, you a black man. Alright, now you letting off shots. Now we thinking you shot at us. Now you think you're charged with this gun. And then the other reality is, I got a brain tumor. I got diagnosed in 2020 with a brain tumor. They only tell me he had 3 years left. But 3 years up now. I ain't got that much time. Now they finna give me all these other charges. And the reality is, they finna lay me down until I die. I might die next year. I might die after that. I might die in 6 months. So now reality kicking in. Man, hell no, y'all trying to talk me out of this. I know what I'm gonna do right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
so his reality is, no, I ain't going back to prison. Anybody know Will? Since he's been out, he just told everybody, I'm not going back to prison. I don't got that much time. I want to live my life. I want to see my daughter. I want to see my family. I want to do some music. I'm going to work this job. But now, you got the system keep poking at you. And that was his breaking point. Y'all, they said he poking at him. He can't even cross, he can't even get a jaywalking ticket. They go violate him. You see what I'm saying? If he goes somewhere where he ain't supposed to be, they go violate him. Now you gotta do a year or a year and a half or 9 months. Man, it's just sad, man.
yeah.
It's just sad, especially when you know a person's history. When you know this man's history.
But you know, when he shot out the window, the police didn't shoot back. I just wanted to let you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they didn't shoot back.
Because they didn't feel threatened.
Right. And
Because they understood he was going through a meltdown.
yes.
And I appreciate that. I salute them officers.
Yeah, they did it well. They handled it well. But they
And I
wasn't.
think
They was hoping for a better outcome and not this.
right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, like I said, that they did everything that they could, and they didn't want it to go down like that, and they was very authentic when they said that they sorry and their condolences goes to the family. And you should have just seen their face, man. It was like if it was one of theirs, you know, like if it was one of their children. And like
Yeah,
I
because
said,
because you know they probably didn't went through it, went through what they seen that night. For them not to shoot, and they got a clear understanding. They had a heart, and they understood what was going on.
right,
They understood that. They understood. Okay, it's not a threat towards us, so we got to step back.
yeah,
So he don't feel threatened by them. And they
hmm,
understood that. So when you got officers that come together and come up with a solution to get a person out of harm's way within themselves, those type of officers you need. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. They
Because I
definitely.
definitely understood what was going on.
They definitely gave him some room. They definitely let him talk to his people, you know, and let him listen to the Gates. And the Kevin Gates he was listening to, it was like I shot myself in the brain, you know. And my daughter, it was something. It's called Good Man. But when I had listened
Yeah.
to it, it was just always
Yeah,
talking
that's,
about.
yeah.
And I was wondering, man, why is he listening to this? And
Because you want to know the crazy, you know the crazy part? It, I didn't even know he was listening to that. And then that night, I played that song for like 3 hours. It's called Great Man. You know what I'm saying? That's another six. That's a sixth track on Luca Brasi 3. You know what I'm saying? And
so
I understood that song because I felt like that.
yeah. So he I guess he ended on that song, and to say that he ended his prison sentence after that happened.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't have to worry about going to prison no more now.
And he
And
didn't have to worry about the tumor killing him.
right. And he was very adamant about not going to
He
prison.
ain't got to worry about his PO trying to kill him. Because to me, I felt like his PO trying to kill him. You know he ain't got that much time to live. I ain't blaming nothing on her, but I'm just gonna be realistic. I'm not. If I'm a parole officer, I know my client don't have that much time. He got a bad brain to him. He just keep growing and growing and growing, and they can't take it out. Why would I even try to put him in a predicament where I know and he know what's the outcome if I send him to prison? You know what I'm saying?
So
I know
what?
the outcome.
Yeah. So how can we get this mental illness under control? What do we need to do as a community, as a system, to get it under control and not to allow what happened with William, aka Rio?
A lot of people don't be want to come forth with their disability or illness. You know what I'm saying? I did it. You know what I'm saying? I always took it out on people that ever played with me crazy, you know? But at the end of the day, if people come forward with their situations and their trauma, I feel like it'll make a big difference. Because for one, we all support each other. Even if the other person don't have this type of suicidal mental illness, you know, black community, we always support each other. You know what I'm saying? So when people start to come together as one and help each other out as a group, that's just a way to start. You know, it's a start and see where that goes. But if we all backing away, don't want to speak on nothing, it's gonna get worse and worse. Then the next person's family will go through this. The next person's family will go through it. So we all got to come together as one and come up with a solution. Because every family has a person that got a mental illness.
Yeah.
Everybody in their family has a person that's crying out for help, just in different ways. And guess what? They ain't got nobody to help them. So guess what we go through? We got to go to the cocaine, weed, ecstasy pills, fentanyl pills, just to feel good. You see what I'm saying? I don't like talking about me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want to die in 2020. As much as I held on to so much stuff, I ain't want to be here. So I figured I had a police kill me. I couldn't do it myself. And I figured a way to have a police kill me. Because if I had a real gun on me, I probably would have shot it out with them to make them kill me. So I decided to go get a fake one. I had somebody get a fake one for me. I didn't want no real. You see what I'm saying? But I wanted to buy that thing. I was mad I ain't got that thing. I ain't feel no bullets. I got a bullet in my chest. When I got shot, I didn't feel nothing. It felt like somebody pinched me. I wanted to die that day. I cussed the police out. Why y'all ain't kill me? Why y'all ain't kill me? I want to die. Kill me. I want to die. I got handcuffs on. I want to die. Kill me. Blood everywhere. Kill me. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel no burning. I don't feel nothing. I'm doing everything I can to make these people kill me. When they put me in an interrogation room and took off the handcuffs, I tried to grab the police officer's gun. You see what I'm saying? They damn near beat me in there. I didn't want to live. I feel like if I die, who cares? If I live, who cares? And still to today, I battle that. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You see what I'm saying? I battle stuff every day. I call my homies every day because I know the first thing they go ask me is how my mental. That's the first thing they ask me. Man, it's people here that I never met. I've been in prison for years. This is not my first rodeo, but it's some people I never met, and they went home and did everything they could for me. I'm blessed because, for one, I'm always gonna be a real nigga. I'm always gonna be thorough. My real nigga fall away. You don't have to know me to know that I'm a real nigga, because niggas gonna tell you. Ain't nobody never talked about my case. They know about my case. Ain't nobody never judged me. A lot of people sat me in that. A lot of people sat me in a law library and try to help get my time back. A lot of people, they never judged me. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people got worse case than mine. They get treated badly. They get treated badly. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just the energy that I bring. I bring happiness to other people. People be feeling down. I bring happiness to them. But when I'm feeling down, I don't show it. I just don't show it. People here actually how I'm doing every day. You see what I'm saying? I try to smile every day. But in the day, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You see what I'm saying? I'm hurt. And now I just lost my brother. For the same thing I was just going through 2 years ago. What he was going through, I was going through that. I was just going through that. And now that he's gone, I don't even want to be here no more. Now I really don't want to be here no more. Always, so wherever he went, I want to go. If he in prison, that's where I want to go. If he in the county, that's where I want to go. I always want to go where he at. Just to be around my brother. Because I love my brother. That's my twin. We look just alike. We act just alike. I ain't never meant to put my family through what I just put them through. I ain't never meant for that to happen. It just happened. You see what I'm saying? It just happened. I ain't never meant for none of this. I ain't never meant for me to be in a situation on me. It just happened. I ain't wake up and say, okay, this was finna happen. It just happened. And what my brother was going through, I understand it. Like, I definitely understand it. Because it was plenty of times I ain't want to be here. And he definitely didn't want to be here. It was just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I knew this was going to happen. It was just going to happen sooner. It was just going to happen sooner than later. I knew because he didn't want to be here no more. You know, and when he got out, all he wanted to do is do music and take care of his daughter and have a little support. You know what I'm saying? But when you constantly feeling like you got to go back to prison for nothing, I ain't talking about no 60 days, 90 days. I'm talking about like a whole year and a half on the violation. Man, that brings so much trigger to a person. That is just, and right there, he didn't want to come back off a violation. You know what I'm saying? And I think what happened in his situation, he was trying to get sent to a place he didn't want to go back to for nothing. He had a job. All he did was did music at the halfway house. That's all he wanted to do. And to have to go back to prison for a dirty UA. And knowing you got a brain tumor and you was only supposed to live for 3 years, that right there just said fuck everything. And I think that's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, forget everything. Forget how people feel. Wasn't nobody here for me at the end of the day. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? It hit him.
Question. Did your dad ever play a specific role in your life?
I ain't never had no daddy. Only daddy I had was a stepdad. And guess what he did? He beat us. Man, growing up, I've been beat. I ain't never got, a man ain't never set me down and said, this is how you treat a woman. A man ain't never set me down and said, this is how you, this, and that. Anything I ever did, I got beat for it. I had to stand in the corner. I had to get a whooping with stitch cords, 2x4s. Like that right there. That's why I don't let nobody put their hands on me. That's why I don't let nobody play with my life. Because once you play with my life, now I got to defend myself. Because as a child, I've been beat. I watched my mama get beat. I ain't had no uncles. You the only uncle that ever been around my whole life that I can always come to. Uncle Snoop, can I get this? Uncle Snoop, can't you give me that? Uncle Snoop, can't you help me with this? Uncle Snoop, I need this eye nephew, this, and that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you played the bigger, you played the bigger uncle, father, stepfather, role model, brother, big brother, little brother, no matter what. You play every role that you could possibly play in Jazz relationship, Stacey relationship, William relationship, my relationship. We all had different relationships with you, but it was all in one. If we had a person to call out of anybody, guess who we gonna call? We call him Uncle Snoop.
Yeah.
If we blow up the world, guess who we gonna call? Uncle Snoop. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna get mad and you're not gonna preach. You gonna give it to us how we need to get dealt with. You see what I'm saying? You're not finna cuss us out. You're not finna make us feel lower. You're not finna make us feel that we bad. You're not to make us feel that we worse. You gonna make us feel that a child.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You make all us feel that we can call on you no matter what. Just to get it off our chest. Anything we need to get off our chest, we know we can call you. And that's real. That's real. And I love you for that. I love you for that. And I know William love you for that.
Thanks. I appreciate that too. I didn't know that. I
Real.
appreciate that. Man, I appreciate that.
You will give us, like, you were just there. And we love you for that.
Thank you.
Wait.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay, now with the 1 minute, how would you describe Mr. Carter, aka Rio?
Lovable, protective. He gonna ride for you. Like, just everything is genuine. You know what I'm saying? He always look out for everybody. You ain't even gotta know him. He gonna look out for you. You know what I'm saying?
You want to give any shout outs to your mom or anybody?
Mama, I love you. Uncle Snoop, I love you for being there for all our lives. You know what I'm saying? You really held us together. You know what I'm saying? We came to you for everything, no matter what. Ups and downs, you was there. And I really appreciate you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll root through everything. You the only person that we know we can call on for whatever. We can call on you for whatever. Even if we do something bad, we always can call on you.
Yeah.
Thank you for using GTL.
Yeah, and the phone ain't hung up, and I had got some text from his sister about how they describe their brother. The mom said that he had a kind heart and he was funny. He was a provider and always willing to work. His dad said that he was a giver. He loved his daughter. And his little brother Stacy said he was always there for family and he was a loving person. And his sister said he had a hard life and was trying his best to turn his life around. He believed in his life was coming to an end because he had gotten diagnosed with a brain aneurysm in 2020 and was told he only had 3 years to live. He didn't want to die behind bars. Then his child mother said that I'll always love you and take care of your daughter until I get there. His daughter said my father was an accepting person. He accepted everyone. He was a loving person and always had a great sense of humor. He always tried to put a smile on people's faces and tried to make any situation better. He was giving person. He was giving more than he received. He always reassured me how much he loved me and my mother. He always loved his family very much. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am Minister CJ from Second Chance.